I want to talk to you about the number one reason couples drift apart. It's not what you think. Hi, I'm Terry Real, the creator of Relational Life Therapy. Listen, most couples don't fall out of love. They fall out of balance. And here's how to fix it. The most common patterns: you're walled off. You protect yourself, but by shutting down. You don't struggle. You don't connect. You are a fortress. You're protected, but you're no longer there. And you could be sitting 6 inches in front of your partner and still be no longer there. We call that stonewalling. I've had it. I'm overwhelmed. This conversation is going nowhere. You can literally walk out of the room. You can refuse to keep talking. You can fall silent, or you can sit there and it looks like you're there, but your mind is a million miles away. The antidote for being behind a wall is not like we thought back in the 60s, take down those walls and everybody, no. The antidote for a wall is a boundary. A boundary protects you, but it's more supple. It protects you, but allows you to be connected to the person in front of you, both at the same time. Odds are you never learn that. Odds are you think that if you take down the wall, you'll have no protection at all. That's what the wall is doing there. Come and learn how to do it in a more sophisticated way. If you're walled off, you're a fortress. You're protected, but you're alone. Of course, the other side is the extreme of being boundaryless. You're not walled off. You're an open door. Anybody can walk through you. You have no protection. You have no skin. And in English, we say you're thin skinned. If you're highly reactive, easily hurt, volatile, odds are you're boundaryless. You lose yourself in relationships. If somebody calls you fat, you go on a diet. Somebody gets mad at you and you feel bad about yourself. The only way that you can restore your sense of equanimity is to get them to see you differently. There's nothing between you and the stimulus. So when you're boundaryless, you're reactive and often either overtly or covertly controlling. I can feel good about me when you feel good about me, and let me help you feel good about me. Versus I can feel good about me whether you happen to have a problem or not. If the problem you're having with me is real, if I need to learn something, okay, I'll take that in. But if what you're throwing at me is your stuff and has really nothing to do with me, I'm interested if I care about you, but I'm not taking it in. I can be caring, I can be curious, I can be responsive, and not take it in all at the same time. This is an essential skill in intimacy. If you swing between either hot pursuit or cool withdrawal, if your relationship feels unstable, you can learn how to do it better. Notice where you fall on what we call the relationship grid. Are you boundaryless, dependent on how the other person feels toward you? When they're loving you and your drug of their warm regard is flowing, do you feel great? And if they turn their back or get mad or distant, do you go through a self-esteem, well-being crash? You are using their connection to you as a self-esteem dialysis machine. You need them to be warmly feeling toward you, or you go through a crash. I've been there. I know what that crash feels like. It is not a pleasant feeling. And if you are boundaryless, dependent on their love to feel good about yourself, do you tend to be more one down, desperate, love me, I'll do anything if you love me, or one up, grandiose, entitled, demanding, you better goddamn love me or there'll be hell to pay? Not a great way to be in your relationship. I want you to learn healthy self-esteem. We call it same as. neither better nor worse than the person you're with. And I want you to learn healthy boundaries, neither overly dependent or walled off and shut down. Love needs balance. Love needs skill. Your relationships are a wonderful opportunity for you to grow and change your repertoire. If you're used to being boundaryless, giving yourself away, chasing, maybe complaining, learn to take care of yourself and be less dependent on your partner. If you're used to shutting down, it's time to find a middle ground between protection and intimacy. What's wonderful about our love relationships, many of the ways we learn to cope as kids are limited or just don't work. They were great then, they're causing problems now. Guess what? You can do better. Your relationship will give you instant feedback. Come out from that wall. Come down from that entitlement. Lose the anger. Work with your partner instead of complain about them. These are all basic skills that our culture doesn't teach, but you need to learn in order to make your relationships work and give you what you deserve. Love needs balance. If you're losing yourself, giving yourself away, people pleasing, twisting yourself in knots, or if you're losing yourself and being angry, constantly feeling that the person you're with doesn't love you well enough, you need better boundaries and work on your self-esteem. If you're shutting down, walled off, you don't share enough, you don't give enough, you're not vulnerable in your relationships, as so many of us. It's time to find a way to open your heart and feel safe and protected at the same time. There is an art to this. It takes some learning. It takes some skill. I am inviting you on a rarefied path. It takes some doing, just like learning any set of skills, learning to speak a language or ski or ride a bike. Dedicate yourself to it and put yourself in a class with someone who can teach you how to do it better. There's a relational repertoire of skills that leaves what you learned growing up and leaves the norms of the culture in the dust. It takes a little commitment to learn them, practice them, and do them. It will give you what your heart longs for and what you both deserve. If you found this helpful, hit the bell and you'll get notified for postings like this on other topics. Be well. Best of luck.